I'm Matt Bishar with REIT.com here in San Francisco for the 2014 Leader in the Light Working Forum. Joining me is Tom Klaritch, Executive Vice President of Medical Office Properties with HCP. Tom, thanks so much for joining us.
Well, thank you.
HCP was recognized as the 2013 Leader in the Light Award winner in the healthcare category. What do you think has been the key ingredient to developing such a well-regarded sustainability program?
I think first and foremost, the support of our board of directors and executive management were key in the success of our program. Without that, you really can't do a lot of the things you want to do. Beyond that, really, if you look at how our team works to continuously improve the program, I think that really has generated great success over the years. If you look historically at when we really started doing a programmatic approach to sustainability was in 2005 when we joined the Energy Star program as a partner. At that point in time, we had really measured a lot of our utility costs and utility management program, but we had not really benchmarked them against other facilities. So that allowed us to really take some of our key buildings, put them in the Energy Star program. We started monitoring them that way. As we move forward, fast forward to 2007, at that point in time, we had 63 buildings in the program. That was the first year we participated in the Leader in the Light program. That year also we generated a list of best practices which we distributed out amongst our facilities to the property level engineers, included things like retrofitting and recommissioning equipment in the buildings. There was a checklist of energy efficiency practices that could be implemented at the building, so really a more programmatic approach. We also developed a green budget that year, so we set aside funds specifically for green projects in the upcoming year. So that was a big year for us. Moving forward to 2011, that's really when we added the two additional pillars of sustainability to our program, social and governance. We became more transparent really in that year moving forward. After that, we really expanded on the social piece. In 2013, for example, we implemented a supplier code of conduct. We always had one internally for the company, but this moved that out to our supplier base, so that was important to us.
And in what ways are you able to measure the success of the sustainability initiatives, and what type of results have you seen?
First and foremost, really, we look at energy consumption. If you look at our performance from 2007 to 2012, we were able to reduce our energy consumption by 15% in the buildings we benchmark in the Energy Star program. We also look at a pure dollar standpoint. If you look at our medical office building, for example, on a same-store basis, we were able to reduce energy costs $3 million from 2010 to 2012, and we will continue those efforts moving forward. We also look at certifications of buildings. Energy Star, for example, we have gone from one Energy Star rated building in 2006 to where we now have 121 Energy Star labeled buildings. In fact, we have the most Energy Star labeled buildings in the medical office building category. LEED, same thing, another certification that's important to us. We had one LEED certified building in 2008, now we have 10, so we've expanded that.
And lastly, as you move forward, what do you see as the biggest opportunity and also the biggest challenge as you look to continue to ramp up your sustainability efforts in your medical offices?
Well, I think if you look at the challenges, probably the biggest thing is we've harvested a lot of the low-hanging fruit at this point. So really we have to be on top of any new and existing energy efficiency equipment and technologies that are out there, and our team is constantly looking at those. Another thing we look at is the number of buildings we can benchmark in both our utility management program as well as the Energy Star system. Our company really has 5 divisions. The medical office and the life science divisions, really, we have operational control over, so it's easy for us to include those properties in those measurements. It's really more of a challenge to get our operators included in that, to expand throughout that. Now, we've done fairly well with that. We have upwards of 400 properties in those measurements right now, but moving forward, we'd like to expand that. And finally, it's really making the right business decision. It's easy to say we want the sustainable project to be there, but it has to make financial sense. From an opportunity standpoint, I think new technologies that are out there are the biggest opportunity. We're constantly looking at new lighting equipment, HVAC equipment, where we can generate savings there and where they'll fit into our portfolio. And also alternative sources of energy. So we look at solar, wind, and fuel cell technology.
Tom, thank you so much for joining us.
Great. Well, thank you.
For more on this and other real estate news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.